Hello, my name is Sabrina, and today we're going to be discussing basic dynamic and articulation symbols. First, let's define those words. Dynamics has to do with how loudly or softly you play something, while articulation means how you're playing the notes, whether smoothly or detached or somewhere in between. So let's look at a couple of examples. Here we see examples of dynamics. When you see two P's written on your music, it stands for the Italian word pianissimo, in English, very soft. One P is piano, in English, soft. Mezzo piano, MP, is moderately, or literally half soft. MF is moderately loud, or mezzo forte. F is forte, or loud, and two F's is fortissimo, meaning very loud. How this relates to how you would play it is mezzo piano, mezzo forte are essentially your speaking voice. Forte is you trying to be loud. Piano is you trying to be more soft. Fortissimo is like screaming or yelling. And pianissimo is more whispering. Now let's look at some examples of articulation. In this first example, it doesn't seem like there's any articulation, so we play somewhere in between smooth and detached. Think of a slight break in sound. But our dynamics, right hand will play soft and left hand will play loud. In this example, right hand plays pianissimo, and since we don't have another dynamic symbol, left hand also plays pianissimo. But now we see this little parenthesis. This is a slur. It tells us to play smoothly connected. The Italian word is legato. So think of no break in sound. Now we see dots underneath our music notes. Both hands will play mezzo piano, but now we're going to play very detached notes. The word for this is staccato. Detached, staccato. In this example, we see a combination of slurs and staccato dots. Both hands will play in mezzo forte. Now let's talk about if we see dots next to our notes versus dots under or above our notes. The dots next to notes add value. In the first example for right hand, C is a dotted half note, while E is staccato. In left hand, the C is a dotted quarter note, while the D, E, and F are all staccato. So the first two dots, the first note of right hand and the first note of left hand, we'll have to make the notes longer, while the other ones are much quicker. Now in this example, we see many what look like slurs, but they're not all slurs. Slurs and ties can look very similar, but the difference is slurs are to different letters and ties are to the same letters. Neither has to do with the value of the note. So for our first C to D, those will be played smoothly connected because they're different letters. But all the other notes are double letters, F to F, C to C, and D to D. So we'll hold those notes longer. Essentially, you can cross them out. This way, you're not playing them again, but you're holding them for a longer value. Quarter note plus a quarter note would be for 2 counts instead of just 1. So in left hand, I only played 2 letters, not 4. Well, that's all I have for you today. To learn more about basic dynamic and articulation symbols, be sure to hop into one of our live classes. We'll see you next time.